Friends, I'm Dr. Shaib Shahid. I've given you already a lot of data about rivalry in the gender, and it looks very strange when we discuss these things that people do not understand what was the origin of the mankind and how Adam and Eve were created. And this pair is which will lead to various kind of production, and we have various kind of nation and other kind of thing. Psychologically, it seems that it is a magnet relation. You cannot take away one from the other, and there's no value, even a male or female, without the relationship. So please keep in mind if it is a rivalry, it is a kind of extremity because we are fighting with the nature. It is impossible that we keep on this world and keep on generating new things without having a, I may say, relation between the sperm and the egg and fertilization process, how it is possible. If we do not understand, let us see how these things are happening in the animals. So we have to accept this reality that nature has created these things for some purpose, and he created this world for purpose. So how it is possible we are fighting against the nature, and it has happened those people who fought against the nature, they were destroyed. You see the root come, you have to understand. I've discussed so many times about homosexuality, other things, and they were destroyed. So it means there are a lot of, tornadoes and a lot of, like various kind of sins which we are doing. Allah is crushing those people, and but people are not understanding why these catastrophes are coming, why these beautiful towns, cities have been destroyed. I mean, we have a limited knowledge. People do not understand it. They argue for nothing. Question is this: there should be some logic while creating this. I may kind of fight between each other. It looks that we have supersede those limit of logical thinking. That under it looks that under aggression, under I may say hatred, under rivalry, one lose one's mind and go beyond the limits and think that he or she is right, and therefore we should have a fight. How far this fight is going on? On the other hand, the same pair which are fighting, they are going to have undergone all kind of relationship. So God says that I have created you and you should work and help the people. No doubt man is dominant physically, but a woman has a great prestigious record in Quran. It says, without it, how you are going to have children? And you should respect him. So I'm going at the end a kind of surah also, you will understand it. Allah says there should be security, production, and certain kind of protection to the woman. It is not a child place or it is not an animal play to have a sex. Sex without a bond, nikah, written bond with facilities throughout the life, and the sharing in the property and other kind of thing, it is a must. So just to give a woman a right of human right, it is of no use, but because she is free, but you have not provided him that protection which God wants for him, for her. So we should understand this should be not just law for the sake of law. Law should be not there to create a discrimination between them, rather to bring them together, and woman should be given the maximum rights. She should be given protection. How she can produce your good, I may say, disciplined children? It is only possible when they are given all kind of facility. So in Quran, it is repeatedly said that, well, if you are not rich and you cannot marry, you should marry with the maid servant by asking them, but you must pay the, I may say, hak mahar, mean his surety bond and all kind of protection. And it may be your servant or it may be another woman. Every person, every lady has a rights. So it is a challenge for the mankind that they should come ahead and see they have come in this world through some mother. So you should respect the mother status. That is the reason in Surah Luqman, God says, this woman is so prestigious that you should pray me and you should also respect her in the way that the way you are praying me. It means it is such an important kind of duty for the mankind. So what I wish to say, it is time to repair that breakage which has been broken, and these have been created various kind of problem. And polarization is a self-negation. How are you going to have a polarization when you are a human being if you cannot produce anything? How is it possible you can produce through the animal, or you can substitute pet as a child? It looks very abnormal to discuss these things, because every logical thinking demand that reality and facts are facts, when to make sure that you cannot change that system. So please, in this way, it is like a negative and positive wire of electric which create a light. So without one positive or negative, you cannot create light. So the life mean that there's a combination, there's a unification, there's an understanding, and there should be caring for each other. And these negative and positive thoughts, these should be resolved. Question is this: everything which a human being has created and feel they have a problem, it is self-created, because these self-created problems are easily solvable. I have given so many times my formula which helps in that respect. So under this respect, I would like that it is a tragedy that people have no time for their relationship, husband and wife, because the craze of money. Every person is capitalist. More.
والمحصنات من النساء إلا ما ملكت أيمانكم كتاب الله عليكم وأحل لكم ما وراء ذلكم أن تبتغوا بأموالكم محصنين غير مسافحين فما استمتعتم به منهن فآتوهن أجورهن فريضة ولا جناح عليكم فيما تراضيتم به من بعد الفريضة إن الله كان عليما حكيما.
And also prohibited to you are all married women, except those your right hands possess. This is the decree of Allah upon you. And lawful to you are all others beyond these, provided that you seek them in marriage with gifts from your property, desiring chastity, not unlawful sexual intercourse. So for whatever you enjoy of marriage from them, give them their due compensation as an obligation. And there is no blame upon you for what you have mutually agreed to beyond the obligation. Indeed, Allah is ever knowing and wise.
ومن لم يستطع منكم طولا أن ينكح المحصنات المؤمنات فمما ملكت أيمانكم من فتياتكم المؤمنات والله أعلم بإيمانكم بعضكم من بعض فانكحوهن بإذن أهلهن وآتوهن أجورهن بالمعروف محصنات غير مسافحات ولا متخذات أخدان فإذا أحصن فإن أتين بفاحشة فعليهن نصف ما على المحصنات من العذاب ذلك لمن خشي العنة منكم وأن تصبروا خير لكم والله غفور رحيم.
And whoever among you cannot find the means to marry free believing women, then he may marry from those whom your right hands possess of believing slave girls. And Allah is most knowing about your fate. You believers are of one another, so marry them with the permission of their people and give them their due compensation according to what is reasonable. They should be chaste, neither of those who commit unlawful intercourse randomly, nor those who take secret lovers. But once they are sheltered in marriage, if they should commit adultery, then for them is half the punishment for free unmarried women. This allowance is for him among you who fears sin, but to be patient is better for you, and Allah is forgiving and merciful.